Welcome to Daily Flow Yoga 10-minute mornings. My name is James. I thought we'd start off today with some spine stuff. It's funny, they say that every yoga pose contains every other yoga pose, that there's some piece of everything in everything, which I like metaphorically, but also it's literally true. So as much as today's practice is new and fresh, there's always going to be some repetition. So it's our opportunity to go a little bit deeper into each shape as it arrives and to connect more deeply with what you're feeling in your body rather than being concerned too much with if you're doing it right, whatever right means. What matters is that you feel whatever the stretch is, that you feel connected and grounded in your own breath. So that's really, I think, the most important part of a daily flow. All right, come onto your back, please. Start off just by giving your knees a hug into your chest. And slowly make circles. Go a full circle. I'm going counterclockwise, and then pause and go the other way. Which direction doesn't really matter. It's actually the repetition in a yoga practice. Keep going. The repetition in a yoga practice that I find the most satisfying. Even though I like it when something feels surprising and new, for me, just showing up and moving my body without having to worry too much about what things mean or if I'm doing it correctly is one of my favorite parts. Anyway, you can tell me what your favorite part is if you'd like. Set your feet down, ground your heels, and then take the heels of your palms into the base, right into the hip creases, right into where the thighs meet the pelvis. It's one of my favorites, especially if you have any low back stuff. It should feel really nice. Breathe into that feeling. Inhale. Exhale. Anchor your palms beside you. Wrap your shoulder blades under. Start by pressing through the feet. Slowly curl the spine off the mat, one vertebra at a time. Feel each and every millimeter as your spine peels up. Be present with what feels particularly open and what feels particularly tight or blocked. When you arrive at the top, pause, interlace your fingers, walk your shoulder blades together. Really try to get them close together. And I don't know if you could see it. I imagine you could. The degree to which that opened my heart more, my front body got so much more open from here to here. So breathe into that feeling. Inhale. Exhale. Now release your hands, but keep your shoulder blades together the best you can and come back down. So still trying to move from that anchored, open heart place. Tailbone comes down last. Let's do that one more time. Press through the feet, roll your spine up. Take a deep inhale. Let the inhale fill the movement. Interlace fingers. Pause for a full round, exhaling, inhaling, and then release your hands and roll yourself down. Try to fill a really slow exhale the best that you can. Once you've arrived, hug your right knee into your chest. I'm keeping my left foot planted for now. Flex your right foot. And now start to bring the right knee over to the side body. So it's going to feel different. You'll get a little bit more in the inner thigh. And then flex the right foot towards the ceiling. Right now I'm just interlacing my fingers around the back of my right thigh. Right heel is pressing up and I'm drawing the right thigh down. Inhale. Exhale. Cross the right ankle at the left knee in a figure four. Thread the needle. Interlace your fingers around the left thigh. So I'm getting my right elbow into my right inner thigh, supine pigeon. Feet are active. They can be pointed if you'd like or flexed, whatever feels better, but they're not just dangling. They're engaged. Draw that left leg closer, and as you draw the left leg closer, you're also drawing the right ankle closer. So now you use that right elbow to press out, open up the outer thigh on the right leg. Again, inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower down. Set your left foot right in the center of your space. So feel like it's aligning with your spine. And then cross your right ankle, or sorry, cross your right knee at your left, like you're sitting at a fancy tea party. Is that a thing? And then if you can eagle wrap. So you can wrap a second time. Either way, bring your knees perpendicular to the floor, your thighs perpendicular to the floor, and let both knees fall over to the left. Now look to the right. So I'm eagle wrapping. If this feels too intense, you can always untangle your legs. Feel the floor rising underneath the left shoulder blade. Look over to the right. Deep inhale. As you exhale, untangle your legs. Come back to center. Plant both feet. Heels of the palms into the hip creases. Apply an even, gentle pressure. Notice if it feels different. I was about to say it should. I don't know that it should, but mine does. So maybe yours does too. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Release the hands, set them beside you. Plant down through the feet, curl the spine off the mat a little more quickly this time, filling the inhale. Pause at the top, interlace fingers as you exhale, walk the shoulder blades together. Inhale into that open chest. Release the hands, roll yourself down, exhale. Keep the right foot planted, hug the left knee in. Start by making some little circles. And then interlace fingers around the left thigh. Draw the left knee down, flex the left foot up. Opening up into the inner thigh here. So those adductor muscles. Breathe. And then as you release that left ankle to right knee, make a figure four. Thread the needle. Interlace fingers around the right hamstring. As you draw the right leg closer, you're also bringing the left ankle with you. So you're using that left elbow to resist that. Guide the left hip out. Be present with where you feel sensation. That's a big benefit of a yoga practice too, is that we just come into better body awareness. We notice stuff more. We also develop something called proprioception, which is just your awareness of your body in space. It's a word I never heard until I did a yoga teacher training. Exhale, lower down. We've all been behind somebody coming down a flight of stairs or getting off an elevator that just doesn't quite understand their personal space. Cross the left ankle at the right knee. They just need a little yoga. And then maybe you eagle wrap. Adjust your space if you need to. I'm going to hit my couch, so I'm going to shift my hips over. And then just let my knees fall over to the right as I look to the left. There we go. When you live in New York City, space is a little bit of a premium. Feel the floor rising underneath the right shoulder blade. Feel the left shoulder blade melting down. Look to your left. Full inhale. As you exhale, untangle your legs. Come back to center. Re-square your hips. A little windshield wiper. So if you have the time, I would do all of that once more. Starting with your bridge poses. Pigeon on the right, twist, bridge, pigeon on the left, and twist. However, because it is 10-minute mornings and not 15-minute mornings, I want to respect your time. So rock yourself up to sit. Come to a comfortable seat. Ground your hands on your knees. Tuck your chin, round your spine, inhale. And exhale. Then on the next inhale, lift your heart high. Ground down in your seat. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. As always, taking this opportunity to deliberately set intention for how you want to show up in your day, how you want to treat other people. Obviously, that starts with treating them how you want to be treated. The light that is in me bows to, honors, and is very grateful for the light that is in you. And if more folks could remember that when we're both living in that light space, there's no distinction, we're one. I think the world would be a better place. So let's do our part. Namaste. As always, thank you for your time. Thank you for your practice. Always feel free to leave all the comments. I respond to everything. I want to hear from you and know how you're feeling, if there's something special you want to work on, any particular trouble spots or something that maybe doesn't feel great in your body. Yeah, so let me hear from you. Also, likes and shares and subscribes and all that stuff definitely helps us out as we start to build our little community. So I appreciate it. Namaste. You did good.